Good day my friends, in this video we will fix a window that doesn't come up fully. You are right now on the Mercedes W126 channel. I'm Hervé and I will show it to you. What is exactly the problem? Well look, I will raise the window, it goes up, it slows down and then it stops, okay? So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna remove the door panel and we're gonna have a look at it. To remove the door panel is pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure I've made a video for you, but you'll need to remove that part. So it's a screw that we'll remove here, then we can take it off. We remove those two screws, remove that part, we'll unscrew this. This, we place a fine screwdriver here, we'll remove those buttons, then we can uncouple this. We remove this, there's a screw inside, and basically the whole panel will come off. We'll have to dismantle as well the light that's under the door panel, and that will be off. Now that we have removed the door card, we're gonna lower the window and see if we find the problem. If the window goes up and down, the problem shouldn't be that serious, okay? So we're gonna have a look if we see something broken, something that's not correct. Can you see how this is moving? It's moving quite a bit. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I found the problem. The problem is right here. What hold the window? Our problem is right here. Can you see? If I move it, you see that plastic part is gone. Okay. Before to order that part, because I don't want to have any surprise, I will remove this, that, and dismantle it, remove it. Okay. And see what's wrong with it exactly, because maybe there are other parts to be changed as well. So while I'm at it, I'd rather dismantle it and have a look at it. Okay, I can see that this, you see here, it should be held and it's not. So that will be as well a cause for it not to close properly. So let's dismantle this now. We have here the motor and the system. I've told you that to remove it, we need to remove that one and that one, but this one too, okay? This one was inside the door, and why? Because this part of the door has broken, okay? So I will have to file it a bit, remove all the paint and weld it again on the door, okay? So once those three are gone, you will then have to remove those two, okay? Then the whole system will come down. The only one you will have to remove will be this one, number 10 as well, but you won't have access. So you will have to grab the window, lift it slowly by hand, and then you will have access. Once it's removed, then you will have to wiggle with it a little bit and take it out of the door. Then you'll end up finishing with those two cables, which are held by screws, two screws, and that's it, it's gone. So when I'm looking at the entire system, it's quite right. I just need to change that regulator and I'm okay. I see there's some rust here, so some vinegar to neutralize it would be nice. And then obviously before to mount it, plenty of grease. Now that we have checked the parts, we just need to go on the web and make sure we're gonna order the correct parts, obviously. So remember that I've made a video about this, how to get the part number. So in this case, out of all this part number, what we need is the 14. You see it's split in various, but it's actually only one part, okay? So that's the part number I'm gonna be ordering, and then we'll continue. I've received the part from Mercedes-Benz. As usual, I will give you the part number and let's now fit it. Now the bugger with this is that there's actually nothing to unscrew it to remove it. So what I would have to do is to find the center, drill it, and then somehow break it and remove it. Then the other one will have to press it in. This is what I've done so far. So now I will try to rip this around and then take it off. Now to fit this new part, as we can see, it needs to be pressed in, okay? So what we'll do, there's some clip, we're gonna open it and we're gonna try to force this in, okay? Now that it's open, obviously what would be fantastic is to place the part and press it. Bad luck, we need to place it with that plastic. So what I will do, I will use a base, quite a strong base, like a hammer or something like that, and then place the part, make sure it's basically horizontal, and I will knock it quite hard here in the center, making sure we don't break the plastic. And with a bit of luck, it should open up here or smash up here and get in place. I believe it's been designed that way, okay? In case that doesn't work, the other solution will be to drill a little bit inside, so like that when I knock it again, it may open up, it may flare a bit and stay in place. So anyway, I will try the first solution and we'll see how it goes. It is now in place, and what I've done, I've changed a little bit. I've taken a socket, impact socket like this one. You can see it's flat here and a bit round around, okay? And as you can see, it fits here, okay? So not only it fits here, but because it's a bit round around, it doesn't damage the plastic. So what I've done, I've placed it here. This, I've placed it on top. That way the plastic is not damaged. And then I've used two hammers, two big ones. I place that one here and I've hit it with the other one. And after 3 times more or less, this has been placed. So now I'm happy, we are ready to mount. Before to mount, I've placed some grease here. This part as well, I've dismantled it. I removed all the old grease inside and I placed new grease, so now it goes very freely. That's beautiful. Okay, inside here, inside the guide, we'll place some grease as well. Remember, this was broken. I welded it and I placed a bit of paint for the moment. I will eventually repaint the entire door. So let's now fit it and see how it goes. Once we have the motor more or less in place, this in its guide, okay, we will reconnect the motor to the door, so like that with the electric motor we'll be able to move this and reconnect at the bottom, okay? Then later we'll fit this there, and this will be adjusted depending on how the door goes, okay? I now have everything in place. Be careful when you try to raise the window. If it stops here more or less, it's because the glass itself has gone out of the rail inside. So that has happened to me. So basically you remove that trim that's here and you make sure it goes in, okay? Now once it's done, you raise your window to the top like so. Once it's at the top, then you know it's well adjusted, so you tighten absolutely everything, okay? And the job will be done. This is it, fixed, and it was very cheap at the same time. It's only a bit of a time and that's it. So I hope that that video is useful to you guys. And as well, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so, because many more videos will come, like for instance fixing the molding on the windscreen, how to fit curtains on the rear side of the vehicle, like any vehicles from the embassies, president, stuff like that, okay? For instance, cable to open the bonnet, and many more, okay? So stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see each other, okay? So by the time I prepare a new video, take care of yourself. Ciao.